Hey everyone, it's Brian.
And Destiny.
And we're here for Fun Fridays.
Woo!
Pretend like you guys are cheering in the background. We can hear you from your apartments. It's great. We're so excited about this. This is a new thing that the two of us have come up with to kind of engage y'all in a little bit different way. Every Friday we're going to do an activity with either a resident or two, small groups. It could be just me or just Destiny or both of us. And
it's a surprise.
It's literally a surprise every Friday on what we're going to do. But if you would like to participate in Fun Fridays, feel free to call me or Destiny.
Yes.
Or email us if you're up to that. And we will get you on the show. We have two very special guests this week. It's our first week. We have Shirley Bear, and then we have
my papa, John Fuquay.
It's not really her papa, but
I like to pretend.
Yes. So I hope you guys join us for this next part of the video.
Yes, and if you're interested, give us a call.
Now we're done. Bye everyone. Welcome to Fun Fridays. As you can see, my special guest this week is Shirley Bear. We are going to play a game called Never Have I Ever. Destiny is behind the camera right now as our producer and everything, and she is going to read us the questions, and then we are going to answer if we have done it or if we have not done it. All right, so Destiny, hit us. Destiny's going to read a couple questions to us, a handful. We went through them before to see if maybe Shirley has some funny stories about a couple. I know I do.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 1. Never have I ever seen an alligator or a crocodile in the wild.
Ooh. So if you have, you put it up on the I have part.
Okay, both I
I
have.
have too.
Oh, we're doing this together.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, are you ready, Shirley? This one's
Okay.
never have I ever been arrested. Uh-oh.
I was going to say, Shirley, you have a person you didn't know about.
Maybe, almost.
I took a picture in
actually
high
put the
school that I
handcuffs
was
on.
getting handcuffed for my senior superlative.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was most likely to be in a reality TV show.
Imagine
All of
that.
them get arrested. But I've never been officially.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Same with Shirley.
Yeah, I might have been stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the next one. Never have I ever broken a bone. You have.
Oh, okay.
All right, the next one. Never have I ever shot a gun. Never have I ever had a surprise party thrown for me.
Well, I think we know what we need to do for Shirley's birthday next time, everyone, a surprise party. When I was 17, I forced my friends to throw me a surprise party. I told them, my birthday's coming up, you should throw me a surprise party. And they're like, okay. And they did.
I don't think that really counts, Brian.
I was surprised.
You're surprised they actually
I'm surprised they did it, yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever had a bad allergic reaction.
I have.
What happened to you, Brian?
So when I turned 21, I did not drink before I was 21, and I had some champagne to celebrate my 21st birthday, like you do. And I found out I was allergic to wine and champagne.
Oh,
My
that's
face,
miserable.
Yep, my throat got a little itchy, and then my face got a little rash on it. So in my license picture, I have a rash on my face because I got my license on my 21st birthday. And the lady at the DMV in Carborough, North Carolina, right by Chapel Hill, said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "I found out I'm allergic to wine." And she said, "Oh, that's not good." After my 21st, my cousin told me that she's also allergic. So no one told us it was a family allergy until after that.
Come on. I've never heard of it. Yeah,
No.
sulfites.
Yeah, sulfites, that's exactly what it is.
That's right.
Okay, I already know the answer to this one for one of them. Never have I ever been in an embarrassing video that was uploaded to YouTube.
This one doesn't count. I just like to say that American Idol was, me on American Idol was all embarrassing, especially when Destiny and I did the singing part
Oh,
of us.
I thought y'all did a great job.
Well,
See, maybe it wasn't as embarrassing.
I did show my friends.
Never have I ever fainted.
Fainted?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Shirley, I've answered I have to all of these. I gave blood one time in high school and I didn't know I couldn't give blood and I passed out twice and threw up on myself. Anyways, let's continue, please.
Never have I ever woken up and couldn't move.
Oh, no, I don't think. It's a concerning
I
one.
know.
Yeah.
Never have I ever accidentally said I love you to someone.
I guess I have.
Okay, this is a good one. Never have I ever sung karaoke in front of people.
You haven't sung karaoke
I
before?
cannot do that.
Oh.
I cannot do,
I
I
did.
cannot do that. I love to sing, but I could have never done that American Idol thing.
Oh.
I really admire those
I think you
people.
could
I
have.
think you could. Maybe you'll be on our next season.
You could be a judge.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever been so sunburned I couldn't wear a shirt.
Oh, tell us your story. Where were you?
Well, you see this skin,
Uh-huh.
these freckles that I have, and my dad was, he was a principal, and so in the summer, back then, you had to have a job. And so he had a job as a counselor at a camp in Florida, and I was like 5 years old, and, oh gosh, this skin, there was no sunscreen back then, and I got terribly, terribly burned. Yes, I have lots. The dermatologist, they'll say I have lots of sun damage.
Aw.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever dyed my hair a crazy color.
I thought maybe you one day had like green hair back in the day. No?
She's like, who do you think I am?
Destiny will do it for us next time.
Never have I ever fallen in love at first sight. Oh, this is good. Never have I ever had someone slap me across the face.
I did, but it was like a joke. It was a joke with my friends. It was like a bet. And yeah, I got $20 out of it, so like it worked.
I don't know if that's worth it, Brian.
There's a video somewhere one of my friends has of it. We'll never show you.
Never have I ever thrown something into a TV or a computer screen.
Not even when Carolina lost against Duke. I always throw my pillows at the TV if I'm at home.
I might say a few choice words.
Oh.
Scream and holler, but
Never thrown. Okay.
All right, I know Brian hasn't done this one, Shirley, so bring it home. Never have I ever gone hunting. Oh man, I thought
You haven't?
no, I'll tell you about shooting the gun.
Yeah.
It was not hunting.
Oh.
I shot a gun.
How old were you when you shot your first gun?
Right, a year ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
and there's a shooting range in Stokesdale.
Okay, yeah.
And outside Stokesdale is a shooting range, and I went with my family there, and they all had shotguns and stuff, and they said, Gaga, the granger, you gotta shoot this guy. I went, no, oh, come on. I said, I've never shot a gun before. And I put that thing up there, I fell back. Oh, I'm embarrassed because I hate guns.
I never-
That I did that.
The first time I did one was senior year of college. We were on a cruise, but before we went on the cruise, we stayed in West Palm with my friend's family. They like hosted us, and we went to a shooting range one day, and that was the first time I ever shot a gun. Their parents took us.
Yeah.
My mom was not happy. She does not like guns.
I can believe it. Right.
All right. Never have I ever lied about a family member dying as an excuse to get out of doing something.
I'm going to say I have.
Good. All right, that's it. That's all of them.
That's all. All right. Tell us about your alligator story, or your crocodile. When did you see one in the wild?
In Africa.
What?
Yeah, well, I can't say I really saw, well, I saw an alligator in Florida.
Yeah, well,
And,
see them there all the time.
Yeah, you see them there all the time on a little cruise on the,
Yeah.
St. John's River. But I didn't really see a real crocodile in Africa. But that's where I did learn that that's the only place that crocodiles live, I think, there and some other place.
Oh.
But,
I lied. I have a couple more.
Egypt, I was in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
And we're talking about the Nile, you
Yeah.
know.
That's
So
so
I
cool.
like to think I saw one, but I probably didn't.
We went to Florida another time, senior year of college. My friend went to, or was looking at law schools and toured University of Florida for law school. So a couple of us flew down with them to tour it, and one day we had a free day, so we did a riverboat tour and saw alligators in the wild. And a part of our riverboat tour was we got to hold a baby alligator that they like
Yeah.
birthed,
Yeah.
like at the center and everything. And so my introduction to my first job out of college was the picture of me holding the alligator. And so it was at a church, and all the kids from the church still post that picture when it's like my birthday or something. And River Landing posted it one time. They wrote an article about me, and it's in the article.
Oh my gosh, I missed that.
It's my favorite picture.
Yeah.
I lied to y'all. I have a couple more.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. Never have I ever injured myself while trying to impress a girl or a boy I was interested in.
Not. You thought you were gonna get something juicy, Destiny.
I was waiting.
Oh no.
Okay. Never have I ever had to run to save my life.
I don't think I
I
have.
don't think I
I live a pretty boring life, I thought.
have. Me too, but
Never have I ever ruined someone else's vacation.
my family would probably say I have.
Well, that's what my mom says I did when I was 2. We went to Florida because my grandparents had a timeshare. So her and all of her siblings went down. I was 2 years old. I couldn't control that I got sick. Anyway, so I got sick and I couldn't go to Disney with everyone. Neither could my mom or my cousin, the same age as me. She also got sick. So my mom, my aunt, and me and my cousin all had to stay back.
Oh.
It's fine. Everyone's been since then except for me, so it'll be okay.
Never have I ever ridden an animal.
Oh, I have.
Well, if you call it camel.
That's an animal, yeah.
You rode a camel?
Was that in
Yes,
Egypt?
In Egypt, yes.
Oh my God.
That's so cool.
I'll never again.
Oh, I rode a horse once, but that, that's usual.
Yeah.
Never have I ever set mine or someone else's hair on fire.
You didn't burn anyone's hair?
Never have I ever tried to cut my own hair.
Oh, I succeeded when I was
I
little.
do that all the time now,
Oh,
especially during COVID.
when they closed? Yeah. I
Um,
think we had a lot of people that cut their own hair.
Mhm.
never have I ever gotten stitches.
Oh, yeah, I have.
I think they give those to you when you get your wisdom teeth. Is it stitches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had stitches. What did you get them for?
Well, I was gonna tell you the same thing, that the broken bone, that's why I'm at River Landing, sort of. I fell in my yard a couple of years ago and broke my shoulder. And I had to have a titanium thing in here and stitches and so forth. Well, when I got home from the hospital, there was a call from Martha on my answering machine saying, "Shirley, your name has bubbled to the top of the list. Are you ready to come to River Landing?" Because I'd been on the
Yeah.
rest of the future list for some years, because I knew I wanted to come here all along. So I called her up and I said, "Martha, you won't believe what's happened to me." "Yes, I'm ready." "Yes, I'm ready." And she said, "We call those red flags."
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I probably, I might have said, "Well, I don't know," but I knew it was
Wow.
time.
Oh.
God's timing's always a little bit We never know what's
Always
gonna
different
happen,
than
but
our
it's
timing.
gonna happen.
And that's the only time in my life I'd ever broken a bone either.
Oh.
Never as a child. I never broken anything, never been in the hospital for anything, you know, except have babies.
Yeah.
Never have I ever gone surfing.
Not. I like boogie boarding. That doesn't count. Oh.
Never have I ever been to a country in Africa.
Oh, well. How many have you been to? Was it just Egypt that you went to, or?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it was. It was just Egypt, that's true. And,
Was it fun?
oh, that's a trip of a lifetime.
That sounds like fun.
To see the pyramids and
Oh my
all
gosh.
those antiquities.
I bet that was beautiful. Let's see. I got a couple more. Never have I ever walked out of a movie because it was so bad.
I wanted to. If I paid my money, I
Yeah.
was gonna sit through it.
Especially now, movies are so expensive. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
suffer.
Okay. Never have I ever cried/flirted my way out of a speeding ticket.
I have not.
What was that, cried or what?
Flirted.
Flirted.
I was about to say, a woman, it's a lot easier.
I've never, knock on wood, I've never gotten a speeding ticket.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Well, one time in high school I got into a little accident, but that's fine. It wasn't speeding.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last one. Never have I ever walked for more than 6 hours.
Straight?
That's what it says, more than 6 hours. Like I'm guessing like if you,
I probably have not.
In college, I did Relay for Life, which is like a 24-hour walk for cancer. And so
Oh.
I was a team captain, so I had to walk most of the time. So I think I have.
You probably.
I didn't time myself. I was awake for, I was walking around for 6 hours, but
Yeah.
all right.
that's it. All right. Well, Shirley, thank you so much. I know everyone got to know you a little bit better. For those of you that don't know, I started in August, and Shirley, you moved in September.
No, July 7th.
July. Oh.
July 7th.
Well, we were in the same orientation class. I did new resident orientation with Shirley, and that was how I met Shirley. So she'll always have a special place in my heart. So thank you for doing this with us. And if you at home want to be on Fun Fridays with me and Destiny, please call me, call Destiny, email us. We'll have you on. Look, Shirley is so happy she did it.
I'm glad it's over.
Okay.
Our next guest on Fun Friday for Never Have I Ever is the one and only famous John Fuquay from Calvin Court. So hello, John.
Hello, everybody.
All right, so your first question I'm going to ask y'all is, never have I ever followed the wrong person in a crowd. So you've never followed the wrong person in a crowd. Oh. How old were you, Destiny, when you did that?
He's trying to fix me. I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
Never have I ever pulled a push door.
Pulled a push.
A push door. A door
Oh.
that says, yeah.
I do it all the time.
I've even walked into several without pulling it.
Never have I ever spilled pen ink in my pocket. So a pen has never bled in your pocket.
100%. I hate that.
My wife can tell you exactly how many times I've done it.
Because she's the one who has to clean it.
Yeah.
Never have I ever tripped in a public place and acted like it was intentional. So you played off your tripping. I think everyone does that.
Yeah.
Our next question is, never have I ever woken someone up with my snoring.
Oh,
I think I
that's,
snored.
yeah, that's, okay.
Is that too personal?
That can really bring the subject up. Bad.
Never have I ever been trapped in an elevator. Ooh, John, tell us more.
Well, I worked with the hospital while I was in college, and I was carrying a deceased person from upstairs to the basement. And halfway down, the elevator stopped. And
Wait.
I could have sworn that woman was breathing. But anyway, that's what happened. I
How long
remember
were
it
you
just
trapped in there with a dead person?
over 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh, was it like
Dead Roberts
eerie?
she didn't say a word.
I guess that's a positive way to look at it. Was it just y'all two in there?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that's scary.
Okay. Never have I ever used the 5-second rule for food that's fallen on the floor. Yeah. Okay. This one's more directed towards Destiny, but John, I don't know your past. Never have I ever dyed my hair the wrong color.
100%.
You can't dye black hair to be blonde, it'll turn red.
Mm.
That's what happened, I had red hair.
Well, one time I went to camp, like with my church, and me and one of my cool young counselors thought it would be a really good idea to dye my hair like this really light red. And we had no parental consent at all. My mother or father did not know. And my hair turned hot pink, and I came home, and Mama was not happy.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
No.
You should have used that for get to know your staff, Destiny. The hot pink picture.
My mom did take a picture of me, and she was like, I'm going to show you this when you grow up. Great.
I ain't got many more years.
Never have I ever made a prank phone call.
Who did you prank call? When you were young?
No.
When you were younger, Papa.
I used to make those, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better
Oh,
not
yeah.
get it.
You better catch it. That's only.
But this one, I had a good friend of mine from New Jersey. And Al was visiting up in Kentucky. Got bored, used his computer to call the guy in New Jersey. And I said, you will remember me, I was the lady in the pink bikini. Then the computer went down. And he really got a little upset about that.
I prank called. They have this thing online where you can pretend like you're in jail, and I called my mom and did the thing where I was like, Mom, you're gonna have to come get me. She did not think that was funny at all. It was like, press 1 to speak to your Guilford County inmate. But it was all fake.
Oh no. Never have I ever skipped school.
Oh, John. Be truthful.
Good, I was a good boy.
Well, we had senior skip day, so.
That doesn't count. Alright, never have I ever gotten food poisoning. I think everyone can say that at this
I
point.
got it on New Year's Eve from Denny's. Ugh, it was so nasty.
At his house?
At Denny's, the restaurant.
Oh, okay.
No. John.
Okay.
Never have I ever had braces.
Have I ever had what?
Braces. On your teeth?
Oh, no.
You know what my brother used to call me? Railroad tracks.
Oh.
Because I had like all the rubber bands and
Yeah.
stuff to make my teeth straight, and now I don't even wear my retainers, so.
My sister called me Metal Mouth. She's rude. Okay. Never have I ever re-gifted a gift that was given to me.
Come on now. Somebody give you a candle and it really don't smell that good.
I leave all that to my wife.
Oh, what's running the family?
Never have I ever flown in a helicopter.
We're in a helicopter.
You've flown in one. Have you ever flown in a helicopter?
Oh,
Weren't you in the military?
yeah. Yes.
Did you fly the helicopter like you would drive it?
Are you
Fly
serious?
it?
I was we were in Alaska and we took the tour in a helicopter.
Oh. Now that sounds cool.
That
That
sounds
was
better than
beautiful.
I thought.
Yeah.
I want to go to Alaska.
Never have I ever been seasick.
Well,
Were you like on a cruise or something?
I'm going over to Germany in the army. At the bottom of the boat. Sure. Got seasick. We will not go into that.
All right. Never have I ever never mind. Never have I ever won a game of Monopoly. Have you ever won Monopoly, John?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
You
I feel
have.
like you're not being very truthful. Monopoly, that game takes like 40 years to play. My ADD can't handle.
Never.
First one.
Never have I ever tried a vegan burger. So like the Impossible Burger or the Beyond Burger at the Bistro. They're so good.
My favorite.
Really? You like
Seriously,
them?
they're good.
They're really good.
I like them too.
Never have I accidentally put on clothes backwards and not noticed. Have you ever put a t-shirt on backwards and not noticed? Or a sweatshirt?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay. One time when I was working at the hospital, I wore my scrub top inside out all day long. And I took care of about 12 patients that day. Not one of them told me. Not one nurse. Finally, it was 7 to 7 shift, and about 4:30, someone was like, "Hey, your scrub top is on backward, inside out." And I was like, "Great, wonderful."
Sorry, I missed it.
Never have I ever been chased by a cat. Cat's not
Kinda
really
strange.
wants to do that.
Never.
I don't want that.
Never have I ever teased an army official. Have you ever teased an army official?
Oh, John, come on.
Not to his face. Oh,
All right, we're gonna do a
push-ups for days.
We're gonna do a couple more. Never have I ever been arrested. Oh, okay, boring. Never have I ever shot a gun.
I was in the army.
Yeah.
My whole family are rednecks, so that's all I got. They all have guns, you know.
Never have I ever had a surprise party thrown for me.
I don't like surprises. How did you feel about it? You don't like surprises either?
Well, it depends. sometimes.
I didn't like it. It threw me off guard and I cried.
You cried?
Yeah, cause like I was so happy, like, you know, and it scared
So
me.
you cry when you get happy.
I cry all the time. Happy, sad.
Okay. 2 more questions. Never have I ever had a bad allergic reaction. Okay, Corey. And never have I ever lied about a family member dying as an excuse to get out of doing something. Okay, we're gonna do one more because that was not what I wanted to hear.
He wanted to hear that we lied.
That seems like logical, doesn't it?
I haven't done it. You can check the videos. Never have I ever accidentally said I love you to someone.
I don't think I've done it on accident.
I don't think you'll remember it. Oh.
All right. Well, that's it.
All right. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
This is my papa. So when you see him, tell him how much I love him.
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Say hey.
Say hey.
Okay. Enjoy it, guys.